Republican Representative Tom Price of Georgia went on Fox News Sunday, and who did he blame for immigration reform not being passed? I'll let you guess.
Mitt Romney, back in 2012, lost to Barack Obama by 44 points among Hispanic voters. Congressman Price, don't you have to do something to appeal more? And immigration is certainly part of the equation and one of the things that Hispanics care about. Don't you have to do something to avoid getting in real trouble at the ballot box in 2014 and especially in 2016?
Well, there's no doubt about it that our immigration system is broken, but I have come to believe that it's the president who is the largest opponent to immigration reform. In 2011, what he said is that the border...
won. It was Mitt Romney who lost among Hispanics, sir.
That doesn't negate the fact that it was President Obama in 2011 who said the border is secure. The American people understand and appreciate, given the events over the past couple of weeks, that the president was being deceitful with the American people on this. There's a human tragedy going on the southern border right now, and the president's doing nothing. What did he do this weekend to correct that? He went and gave a hyper-partisan commencement speech and then went and played golf. That's the frustration that my constituents have and the American people have. This is a president who is disengaged on solving this challenge of immigration. And we look forward to working with the president. But how can you work with somebody that the American people don't trust on this issue, and we can't trust on this issue because we know that he hasn't enforced the law of the land already?
I love the fake politician hand motion he's doing. Stole it from Bill Clinton. Here's a tip. Whenever you're doing this move right here, we all know you're bullshitting us. Because nobody moves like this naturally. This is not a natural hand motion that you do when you're talking to people. Let me tell the world something. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I do a shitty Bill Clinton impression. But it's Obama's fault, yeah. Immigration is Obama's fault. Think about how crazy that is. Anybody who knows the facts knows that that's total bullshit. John Boehner won't even allow a vote in the House on this. He won't even allow a vote. Look, it's one thing if you say, okay, we'll have a vote, and then immigration reform fails, which, by the way, that would happen because the House of Representatives is majority Republican right now. So even if you allow a vote, but it fails, okay, fair enough. At least you allowed a vote. Then we'll go back and renegotiate and come back out and maybe try it again. But he's not even allowing a vote on this. So to blame Obama makes absolutely no sense. And by the way, to get into more details here, because I want to be clear that none of this is opinion. I'm just trying to give you the facts of reality in terms of what's happening in Congress right now, and then you can realize whose fault it is that immigration isn't getting passed. So when you look at the most recent immigration bill that's been proposed by the Democrats after these endless negotiations with the GOP, this is what the most recent immigration bill would do. It would cut the deficit by $900 billion over 20 years. It cuts the deficit. What happened, Republicans? I thought you cared deeply about the idea of fiscal responsibility. Well, there's nothing more fiscally responsible than this. But okay, they're still against it. Well, what else does the bill do? It spends $5.5 billion on increased border security, including surveillance equipment and 3,500 new Border Patrol officers. So hold on, even if that is your concern that, well, we need to protect the border, that's what we have to do before we do any immigration reform, okay, well, that's accounted for in the bill. That answers exactly what your question is. Your concern is, oh my God, we need more border security. Okay, then vote for the immigration reform bill and you get more border security. That's a fact. This is a provision of the bill. Okay, not only that, listen to how absurd it gets. The immigration bill has a waiting period of 8 to 10 years before people are considered citizens. Understand something. Indentured servitude, remember that? Indentured servitude, somebody would pay for somebody to come to the U.S. and then they'd work off the payment for their travels, right? That was about 5 years. So we have a bill that's harsher than indentured servitude. Okay, not only that, you have to pay all of your backed taxes since you've been here in the immigration bill. You have to sign a formal apology to the United States of America in the immigration bill. You need to pay a fine before you become a citizen. After you become a citizen, you're still not a full citizen, according to some proposals of the bill. So one idea was that we allow them citizenship without the right to vote. So not only did the Democrats negotiate with the Republicans and give them what they want, they gave them everything that they wanted. In fact, I don't think it's possible to get a more right-wing immigration bill than the one that was proposed. And what do the Republicans do? They still spit in Obama's face. They still blame him. They still block it and don't allow a vote. I've never seen a more ridiculous political issue and political debate than what we're seeing right now. And unfortunately, this highlights 100% what has been going on in Washington in almost every respect since Obama's become president.